Welcome back to Get Up. We got breaking news, and for that, let's go to our senior NBA insider, Adrian Wojnarowski. Woj, what do you have for us?
Brian, massive news for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Donovan Mitchell, their five-time All-Star guard, has agreed to a 3-year, $150.3 million contract extension. That includes a player option in 2027 that would allow a pathway for Mitchell to do another extension then with 10 years of NBA service that would make him eligible for a 5-year, $380 million plus extension. So now the Cavs, they have Donovan Mitchell under contract beyond this next season. And listen, a big part of this is the relationship Mitchell has built with this organization, with Kobe Altman, their president, Mike Ganzi, their GM. And his excitement for where this organization is and where he thinks they can go. They met Saturday in Los Angeles. Donovan Mitchell, his agent, Austin Brown, who's the co-head of basketball at CAA, with Kobe Altman, and really laid out together a vision, a partnership for how they imagine this going for the future. And Donovan Mitchell committing now to this 3-year, $150.3 million extension. He's under contract now, guaranteed 4 years, $185 million. But, you know, this is a Cleveland team that got to the second round of the Eastern Conference playoffs. Kenny Atkinson is their new coach. But Donovan Mitchell commits here to a fairly long-term deal with this Cavaliers organization. And again, he can opt out of this deal in 27, and then he's eligible for a Jason Tatum-like deal that could potentially be worth, with the new monies coming into the league, maybe nearly $400 million, Brian.
Well, that's key when you talked about the relationship there, Woj, because, you know, obviously they got a new coach there in Cleveland. And at one point there were people saying that maybe Donovan Mitchell may want to leave Cleveland, come to New York, but it seems that he's happy with the direction there, and that's the reason why for re-signing there in Cleveland, Woj?
No, absolutely, Brian. And I talked to Donovan Mitchell at the end of the season, just after they were eliminated by Boston. And he said to me, I am happy in Cleveland, and I am proud of what we've done so far, that he knows he wants to do more. He doesn't want to be part of a team that's, you know, just a perennial conference semifinalist. He thinks, and rightly so, there's a pathway in Cleveland with the emergence of Evan Mobley. They got an all-star center in Jared Allen, the growth of this young group, and some belief with the arrival of Kenny Atkinson that they can elevate this team. But you know, he's really liked his time in Cleveland. He believes in this management, this ownership group, and they are all in on Donovan Mitchell. And again, they met over the weekend. They agreed on this on Saturday. This didn't just happen today. But certainly for Donovan Mitchell and the Cavs, they are locked down together moving forward, and they'll continue to try to build that Cavaliers team to take on Boston, Philly, New York in the East.
It's breaking news, and it is a Woj bomb. Donovan Mitchell, 3 years, $150 million extension with the Cleveland Cavaliers. Thank you, Woj. That is part of some big news here as we welcome you back here on Get Up, coming to you live from the Seaport, brought to you by Chase. Gentlemen, we got to talk about that because Donovan Mitchell re-signing there with the Cavaliers. And listen, you know this as well. There was a lot of talk about maybe Donovan Mitchell wanting to come back home to New York, but obviously staying there in Cleveland.
Yeah, I mean, it was the connection with the Knicks that he was hoping to have at some point. The Knicks had an opportunity to trade for him 2 years ago, decided not to do it. And so therefore he ended up in Cleveland. And there was always this thought that that was a temporary stay. But things changed in New York, whether the direction the Knicks went in. And so that opportunity to come here, which the Knicks were very interested in him, it just wasn't going to happen. Now, for here, I think for Cleveland, it's his ability now to put 10 toes down in Cleveland and to stay there. And he has a new coach in Kenny Atkinson, and Kenny Atkinson's a New York guy as well. And I think that they're going to connect. I believe they've already had conversations. I think they're going to connect really well there. And so this is something that he does have the ability in 2026 to make a decision. Either I will think about opting out or I will sign an extension to stay here even longer. So it does give him some flexibility, but it also gives him that ability to put all the conversation away that he's now a Cavalier for good.
Tim, you know, he averaged, and I'm talking about Mitchell, 28, 5, and 5 in those 2 seasons in Cleveland. Look, he averaged 30 in the playoffs. I mean, this kid balled out there for Cleveland.
Yeah, look, Donovan Mitchell, when the Cavs traded for him, they had said they had Evan Mobley, they had Darius Garland, Jared Allen. They could create a big four with those guys, and they thought it would be enough to get Donovan Mitchell to stick around for a while, and it has worked. And he is going to commit there now for a couple of years. This was always, to me, the way this was going to land, where Donovan Mitchell signs this 2+1 extension. It's the right extension for him to sign because in a couple of years, as Adrian laid out, he will then be eligible for the 35% max, where he's making almost $400 million, which is a ton of money. And it then gives him the optionality, if he doesn't really like the way things are going over the next couple of years in Cleveland, he can maybe say, hey, maybe we do something different down the road as opposed to locking in for 4 or 5 years. So makes sense on all sides.
There are two things that you have to know about this. That's it. One is the second biggest contract signing in the history of the Cavs franchise after LeBron returning in 2014. That speaks to how important and how high stakes this was because of what they traded for him. The second thing is you can put whatever you want on the bottom screen. You can qualify it. This is a 2-year contract. The Cavs now have 2 years to do it because he would face going into last year of his deal in 2 years. So even getting 2 years is terrific for the Cavs, especially with where they're positioned. So the Cavs should absolutely celebrate this and absolutely keep their nose to the grindstone.
Jenkins, my pistol's out now. Make sure y'all go run that up. You heard it live from your boy Bobby Shmurda. Get out.
Chase gang.
This one for all my gangster niggas. This one right here is for all the people that really been through something. Them streets.
Yeah, they got it, but
where would I be without my pistol? You live by it, you die by it, that shit true. Lost a couple homies, some real shit I got hit too. Gotta watch your back, you get killed, niggas are spin through. Where would I be without my pistol? You live by it, you die by it, that shit true. Lost a couple homies, some real shit I got hit too. Gotta watch your back, you get killed, niggas are spin through. Where would I be without my? Where would I be without my pistol? Where would I be without my pistol? My pistol. Where would I be without my? Them niggas caught me lacking, had that thing right by my side. Already one in the head, nigga, this shit do wars die. You fuck around and lose your life, you come and playing with mine. I told them boys this shit get hot when you playing with fire. Boy better not jump up on that block if he ain't ready to ride. Goofy musta thought it was cool, we just trying to survive. That musta went over his head, same way bullets gon' fly. You know that shit ain't got no name once they open they glide. Need to stop shooting from that corner, nigga, run down my side. Niggas saying they doing drills, taking innocent lives. Niggas shooting for clout, they never really hitting them guys. I keep it on me all the time, but would I be without my? You live by it, you die by it, that shit true. Lost a couple homies, some real shit I got hit too. Gotta watch your back, you get killed, niggas are spin through. Where would I be without my pistol? You live by it, you die by it, that shit true. Lost a couple homies, some real shit I got hit too. Gotta watch your back, you get killed, niggas are spin through. Where would I be without my? Where would I be without my pistol? Where would I be without my? Where would I be without my?
where would I be without my pocket? She a thotty, she be all over my body. Can I love you or you are for everybody? If I leave, she coming right beside me. Like, was only one by my side. Not go home and play, nigga, you gon' die. The house broken up, niggas, they been fried. Like, free skin, he got locked for homicide. Like, so I'm trapping on my lonely. And I'm swerving in the foreign by my dolly. And these niggas outside not really my homies. Free gang, free broke, free the homies. Like, why they talking like they on that, but these niggas, they on shit. All my niggas sliding and my niggas talking blicks. Betty on my side and she really with the shit. Talking real crazy, she gon' push a nigga away. So I'm trapping on my lonely.